Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Washington's will get the first crack on offense today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looks right for a quick completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Finally tackled out the 19. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Look out, room to run here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Seminoles are in the red zone. They feed the fullback this time. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first.
Touchdown, Noles, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator,
so here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
the defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Back in motion now. Here's a carry for the fullback. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Oh, look at the good cut. And he'll run out of bounds, making up a few yards on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. As the first down is still going. Softball brought down after a nice run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Noles have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down, and once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Noles look at a cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. 2nd down after the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the catch. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Grinding away on the ground. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Toss play to the outside.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He makes the grab. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Seminoles. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.